Hey everybody, it's me again. Sorry I haven't been on in a little bit, but had some things going on in my head. But don't we all? Um, Today I want to talk about dysfunctional families. Let's just go with that phrase. Um, we all have them. Anybody that says they don't have a dysfunctional family is a liar. Plain and simple. Um, I recently had my mother, my niece, and my nephew staying with me. They lost their place to live, and I found out about it. I was not a happy camper. So I immediately turned around to her and called my mother and turned around to her and started giving her a what for and turned around and tell her she is to drive her ass over to my house. Well, apartment, actually. But you get my pick. You get the point. She turned around to her and she said no. I immediately called my sister. My sister immediately started yelling at her. Next thing you know, I'm turning around there. I'm hearing, "Which apartment are you at? We're here." So I walk outside, start unloading the van. I proceed to move the van, put it to where, we're a spot where it will not get towed. Everything's going good for the first 5 days. By this time, people start to get on each other's nerves. Small apartment, lots of people. Don't get me wrong, I love my family to death. I wish I could do way more than what I was able to. I don't like knowing my family is in a bad way. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Let's see. So anyway, it's normal that people butt heads, especially when it's small children. With small children involved, they're going to butt heads like nobody's business, because that's what they do. But they also got over it pretty quickly, and then it happened again. They got over it again. It went on back and forth for several times, but yet they got over it, and they made up each time. Now, here comes the part. When I asked for my brother and sister to help try to find them a place to live. Again, I repeat myself. I love my family. I really do. I will do anything for them. But there are also times where I just want to snatch them up by their head and just start smacking them. This past month has proven that point. My sister had turned there and told me that I have been taking care of our mother for X amount of years, and I never once had any help from y'all. And, you never once asked for help either. If you would have asked for help, I would have gave you some help. If I don't know about it, there's nothing I could do about it. My brother immediately turned around there and says, "Oh, so you're trying to say I don't help? So in other words, I should turn around there and go pick up my son and my van?" That's not what I said, dude. That is not exact. That is not even close to what I said. They need a place to live. How is turn around sitting there taking the van and your son going to help the rest of them? I repeat what I said. I have a very dysfunctional family. However, I do love them. I will do anything for them. I am all about family. I'm all about where we came from, how we got here, and taking care of each other. I love them to death. Fix to start smacking some people. This is nowhere near a threat, people. This is a guarantee. I love my siblings. I really do. I will keep repeating that phrase over and over because I really do love them. But they are selfish. Yes, I have lived on my own with my wife for quite a while. I've had my own, I've been out from underneath my mother for a long time. Since I was 18 years old. I'm sorry they did not have that luxury. I'm sorry that it was on. They felt it was on their responsibility to be Um, oh, what's the anyway, I'm sorry that they felt they had to feel the need to be the patriarch of the family. Um, it is not my fault, nor is it my mother's, my niece's, or my nephew's fault. You chose the role. You chose the role, and you chose not to ask for help. If you would have asked for help, then your life might have been a little easier. Instead, you hid it. You decided to hide inside of a whiskey bottle or beer bottle or whatever bottle you can grab your little hands across. I'm sorry to turn out there and tell everybody this and draw out my life, my family's dark secrets about them, but I have to talk to somebody. There's only so much my wife can handle. She doesn't know more what to say. And like I said at the beginning, everybody has a dysfunctional family. I am pretty sure a lot of you are turning around there and are saying, dude, I hear you. I feel where you're coming from. And I'm sure you do. I am 100% sure you do. I am probably not the only one out there. I know for a fact I'm not the only one out there with siblings that turn out there or spoiled assholes. That will be the phrase I use. Spoiled assholes. I just blew the ratings out of this video. This was meant for anybody to listen to. Now it's no longer safe for kids. Nope. I'm probably from here on out probably not going to hold back anymore. I will, however, pause like I'm doing every so often to turn around there and try to think of the words to say. If I do not do that, I start stuttering. You have to forgive me, please. If I start stuttering, then I start getting stressed out, and if I start stressing out, then I start shaking. And if I start shaking, I'm gonna end up laying on the floor and looking like a freaking looking like a fish out of water. And I will be like that until my daughter gets home, which is in several hours. Which is probably, about 2 hours. Um, where was I? Oh yeah, spoilt assholes. I understand where they are coming from. I really do. It. Like I said before, they should never have had to take on that role of being a patriarch. But that was your choice in it. Nobody bestowed it upon you. You just took it. That is your fault. You didn't ask for help. That is your fault. As for the other sibling, dude, stop acting like your father. You've seen what I went through with him. You're doing exactly the same thing. Money is the root of all evil. I will say that again. Money is the root of all evil. It is not the only thing in existence. It is not the only thing that matters. Yes, it is a necessity. But when you start putting it before family, something's wrong. You need to sort that shit. Sort it out real quick. I am. I'm trying to find my family a new home. They are no longer staying with me because my apartment manager would not allow them to stay any longer than 14 days. They were here for 3 weeks. I snuck them in for an extra. I'm trying to find them a new place. If I can come up with the money. I saw something a while ago after dropping my daughter off. I was on my way back home. I saw a trailer for $65,000. Brand new trailer. Don't know how many bedrooms it's got. Unfortunately, it's blue. Not white, not brown. No, it's Blue. Ugly color blue, too, as well. Now, if I could come up with $65,000, I would buy the trailer. I would leave it up to my mother to find a place to put it. She would pay the rent on the land and the utilities. I might go take a look at it tomorrow. To go actually just check it out and see how many bedrooms it has. How, just general idea of how big it is. So I could tell my mother. Because she needs a place badly. My niece and my nephew need a place badly. Yeah, I know. I hear what you're saying. You're asking, why is my niece and my nephew with my mother? Right? Right. My niece is 18 years old, and with my mother's health issues, she's taking it upon herself to turn out there and be her caregiver. She does not have to. She wants to. My nephew lives with her because, well, his father can't seem to keep a house, and the kid's mother is a freaking... Well, her family is loaded, but psycho. She is... The one time I met her, was the first time anybody ever seen me lose my cool. She immediately turned up there and started to proceed to belittle my mother, tried to break into the house, just to get into a fight with my brother. I was visiting at the time. So I didn't know how many people there were or what was going on or anything like that. So I immediately grabbed my gun and went to the door and pointed it directly at her face and said, "Leave the property." Excuse me. It went down the wrong pipe. I know what you are thinking. Great. This psycho has a gun. Well, yeah. I have a gun. I have a couple of them. It's in the Constitution that states I can own a firearm. What else am I going to talk about? other than, turn around there steadily losing my mind and pulling my hair out and stressing out by trying to figure out where I'm going to let my family live. I don't like the idea of them being in hotels and or living in their vehicles. I don't like it at all. I don't like it. My brother living in his vehicle. I don't like it. My mother living in her vehicle. I don't like it. My sister living in her vehicle or living with her friends. I don't like it at all. I'm telling you, if I ever won the $1 billion lottery, this last one that happened at $4 billion, I would have bought land, large amounts of land, had plumbing put in it, electrical put in, and I would have bought trailers, and everybody could have lived in their own little trailer. It would have been gated, so only certain people could get in. Not just anybody. Sorry, I was thirsty. So I would have land. I would have property. I would have houses. All I need would be vehicles. No problem. I could go buy a car or two. That's no problem. I would have the money then. I would build a swimming pool for all of us to use. A hot tub. God knows I want a hot tub for my bones. My bones sure could use a hot tub. Especially my knees. Oh. I know my wife would like a hot tub. She would like one just so, her feet don't hurt all the time. I'd buy some of those massage chairs, the full length, the whole, the entire chair that vibrates and stuff like that does the massaging. I'd buy a few of those, one for each trailer. That way, each of us could have one. I'm not above trailers, dude. I'm really not. It would be a house. It'd be a place for people to live. And all the trailers would be brand new. That's the one thing. All the trailers would be brand new. State of the art. They'd look like, like they'd be trailers, but they'd actually look like normal houses, those type. The ones that sit on the ground. I'd have a garden, a vegetable garden. Because, who doesn't need vegetables? It'd be cheaper to grow your own than constantly going to the store. The only thing you need to go to the store for would be milk, bread, and meat. I know you can make your own bread, and if you had cows, you can do your own milk. I'm lazy. I want to do all that. And I'm not going to trust my family to make bread. No. As for the milk, yeah, I'm not about to do that. One, I'll look at that cow and I'll turn around and say, "Your dinner," and that'd be the last of it. I know that's a bad thing to say and whatnot. There's a lot of people out there turning and says, "Ew, you eat meat?" Well, yeah, I'm red-blooded American. Of course, I eat meat. Not one of you weirdos that thinks the front lawn is food. Let's see. What else? Houses, swimming pool, hot tubs, cars. Oh, yeah. There's a few other places I would go to. Cabela's. Let's see. What else? I would go to Bass Pro Shop. I would go to House of Blades. If y'all people don't know what the House of Blades is, you need to look them up. I don't know if they're all over, but there's some here in Texas. You can find anywhere anything from a pocket knife on up to a freaking battle axe, swords of all types, anything with a blade. Place is Nirvana. I love the place. It's right up there with Gun Show. That'd be another place I'd go to. The Gun Show. I'd probably buy another trailer just to store all my guns. Of course, then again, yes, it will be heavily fortified. I would make sure that no kids could get into it or nobody can steal from it. it will definitely be secured. Only 3 people would have the combination for it or know how to get inside of it. Me, my wife, and my brother. Be the only ones that know how to get in it. Because none of the rest of them know how to use guns. Well, I'm slowly teaching my daughter, my youngest. She's shot a 22 rifle, like, I don't know, let's see how many times. I don't know, maybe 20 times in 2 days. That's how you want to look at it. She shot it 20 times. But that's been over a period of like 2 days and stuff like that, and that was spaced way far apart. So it's like 10 one day and 10 the next time, and but yeah, I would make a backstop. And I would turn there, I would create my own gun range on my property. I would definitely turn around and get a computer and stuff like that, to where I could do these videos properly. Actual setup, professional setup. Then again, I'd probably have to have my daughter teach me how to use it all. It'd be kind of weird. Kid's 11 years old and knows more about this than I do. She knows exactly what to go for. She's already made a list of everything that would need to be bought. She says I need GoPros. So when I'm out and about doing stuff. She said I need a few Nikon cameras. I'm not going to go through the whole list. They just say it's extensive. And there's a lot of wiring involved, and just ow, 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 ow. Starting to stress out here. Need to call my doctor, set up an appointment so I can see her. Need to set up an appointment to see my caseworker so I can talk to him. He was supposed to have called me back, but has not. Another case of the jerks. He falls into that jerk category. I guess that's it for today. Talked about my dysfunctional family, stuff we're going through, issues I'm having with my brother and sister. I know if they ever watch these videos, I'm going to get yelled at. Why do you have to bring our personal lives out? Well, why do you have to drive me crazy? Shit happens. You know, if I had a way, you know, I don't know how I'm going to do it. Wish I could just get some help. If I can get some help, turn around there getting them a place to live, I wouldn't be so stressed. As it is, nobody's going to help me. But I do need help. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Maybe I'll hold one hell of a bake sale. Maybe. Turn around and sit there and just beg for money, so I can put a roof over my family's head. Donate plasma like crazy. Alright, I'm sure y'all had enough of me ranting. I will see y'all again later. Leave a like and subscribe if you'd like. It's not necessary, but it does help. Y'all have a good one. Bye.